Akamai reporting first quarter results that beat Wall Street estimates after the close yesterday. Joining us right now for more on the results and the cybersecurity ecosystem is Tom Layton. He is the CEO and co-founder of Akamai Technologies. And Tom, congratulations. This was a pretty strong quarter for you all. I think maybe one of the more significant things to point out is that this is the first time that the security business actually outperformed the original internet business, the internet infrastructure business that Akamai was formed on.
Yes, it's great to see us get off to such a strong start to the year. And you're right, for the company that's long been known as the leader in content delivery, now security is our largest product line. And if you count security and compute together, it's now 57% of our business, growing very rapidly. So really exciting to see these results.
The computing segment is cloud computing?
Yes, that's correct. As a result of the acquisition of Linode and the investments we're making to make that really enterprise ready for mission critical workloads and getting companies' containers far closer to end users and enterprise data centers for better performance.
That doesn't come cheap. You guys added a new data center in the quarter too, and you have plans to build more?
Yes, we added the one, but we've got about 14 coming over the next couple quarters, so a large build out. And that will enable us to take on much more business with major enterprise workloads. We've already signed up some of the world's largest companies that are beginning to use the platform, and we're really excited about the future potential for that business.
Hey, Tom, just in terms of what you're hearing from customers, is there reluctance from some existing companies to spend more? Is most of the growth coming from adding new people or new customers? Or is this a situation where even in times where companies are trying to kind of rein in spending, they're willing to spend on this?
Yeah, companies are pressed on spending right now. And so that's just never a good thing in general. On the other hand, I think Akamai is in a really good position as the leader in security. That's really important to companies now, especially in the financial sector. The last thing they can afford is to have some kind of outage and, spook people that maybe something is wrong with the financials and cause a run. And so that's where they're more likely to turn to Akamai because of our security and reliability. And also on the cloud computing side, we're in a position to help our customers save money. And many of them have complained about the spiraling cloud costs. And because of our very large delivery platform and tremendous scale, we can do that more cost effectively, particularly for media, gaming, and commerce companies that are trying to move a lot of data around.
Tom, if you have any concerns, what would they be? Is it looking at the broader outlook, looking at the economy? Is it looking at competition? Or what do you really spend most of your time kind of planning and plotting around?
Building out our Akamai Connected Cloud. Getting our compute functionality to be ready to really take on large amounts of mission critical workloads. Security, always a lot of effort going there. Really excited with our new API security solution. Obviously, as you know, that's a hot topic these days with security. So it's really growing the company, staying ahead. Not so much there's competition, obviously, but with security, it's staying ahead of the attackers.
Can artificial intelligence be implemented to try and fight the attackers? And by the way, are the attackers using AI too?
Sure. There's been a lot of advances there recently. We use AI and machine learning extensively in our solutions. And I think as you look forward, that's going to be a big driver for compute cycles as well. And we could be at a time when we're taking a major step forward in terms of the technology and what it can do.
What would be different in terms of what it can do from the security side and what it can do from the cloud computing side?
Well, on the security side, we use it to identify anomalies, to identify, attacks, and to do that very quickly so we can block it and alert it. On the compute side, it's expensive. It needs a lot of compute cycles to process vast amounts of data and then respond quickly to something happening. And as you see, generative AI being used more in more common applications, as you see IoT and devices get deployed more, sensors, cars with all their functionality, that drives the need for a lot of compute and also to have real-time response, which is something that we're focused on with our Akamai Connected Cloud. And that's why we want to get the containers close to the devices and the end users so we can give real-time responses.
Tom, I want to thank you very much for being with us today. I noticed the stock's up 5%. You surprised by the street's reaction? Did you expect to see this?
Well, you know, we've raised our outlook for the year. We're off to a very strong start on both the top and bottom line. So very encouraging signs. And, you know, even traffic, which has been a challenge in terms of the growth rate for the past year, we saw that tick up at the end of the first quarter. So really across the board, strong signals.